Alright everybody, I haven't done one of these in quite some time, but we are now using a new randomizer, and in fact, let me go ahead and drop that command in here and make sure that my bot is working. Thank goodness, because it's on! And I would be really upset if it decided not to work after I actually made sure that it was on this time. I would feel like well, I'd be a little sad. We'll put it that way. And also, oh my goodness, I just noticed that this emulator window is very poorly cropped. Let me fix that real quick. Or at least see if I can fix that real quick. These are cropped. That's weird. Why the hell was that going like that? Okay. Whatever. Yeah. Minor technical difficulties, but I did not notice until then that there was actually like 33 pixels off of the bottom being cropped there. What the hell did I copy that transform from that I needed to have that cropped? Whatever. Hi, Farfetch'd. Ducks who we'll probably not be seeing during this run, and of course this is an era before Farfetch'd existed, so who even cares about Farfetch'd, right? We got a couple of names we can give ourselves as usual. We've all played Pokemon, but we are going to insert a new name of Moon. And if we're going to name ourselves Moon, I am damn tempted to give this rival a very specific name, but I'm not going to name it after somebody that I know, because that's just a little bit rude. So instead, we're just going to call our rival Butte. Because it almost sounds like I'm naming him something offensive, but not quite. Except anybody who's dealt with me in, like, any of the Discords that I've been in has probably heard me use the word butte instead of butt quite often. Also, yes, we are in Game Boy Color mode here, not Super Game Boy, which is what I thought I was in, which I've really just realized, but oh well. What did our potion randomize to in Ether? That's alright with me. And yeah, we don't have to talk to anybody. We've all played Pokemon before, so at this point, I'm not even giving, like, any of this dialogue or anything the time of day. Not because I necessarily want to rush through this, but more because we've seen it already. And in a lot of ways, then the story of a randomized RPG becomes ancillary to the gameplay. Alright, so Booty is over here wanting a Pokemon. Apparently Professor Oak lost all of his other than 3 Pokemon. What did you keep from your youth, Professor Oak? You kept a Pidgeotto. You kept a Coughing. And you kept a Magneton. Ooh. I'm feeling Magneton, because it would take forever for Coughing to evolve. Pidgeotto is going to fall off a little earlier than Magneton is, even after evolving into Pidgeot, I think. Although, admittedly, Magneton is lacking in Steel type, which is kind of a shame, but we'll take it anyway. We can give our Magneton a nickname. I just gotta think about this for a second, so there's probably gonna be a little bit of sitting here at this screen while I try to hash something out real quick. I got it. Maxwell. So we're gonna name it after a famous scientist, because, you know. And no, I'm not talking about the dude from Earthbound. Alright, so Butte got himself a Pidgeotto. Let's see if we got screwed here in terms of moveset. We have 4 moves to start with, but we don't have good moves forced, so we might get absolute trash. Alright, so our move types are randomized, by the way, as you can see already from Withdraw being fighting. We have Withdraw, Bubble, Mega Drain, and Razor Leaf. Our options here are terrible to deal with this, but I think that Razor Leaf is going to be the big draw for the moment because of that very high critical hit rate, which is probably guaranteed. It also doesn't do much damage, but oh well. And this Chucklehead has Mega Drain as well. Wow, cool. I don't like that. That makes me very sad. Thankfully, he's going to use Bide instead of an actual move, so thanks for the free win, buddy. I actually forgot for a second what... Oh! Wow! Wow! Fuck you, game! Fuck you! Seriously? Did you need to do that to me? At least I didn't die. Anyway, I was gonna say, I forgot that I had named him Butte. And Buddy almost sounds like it could be a mispronunciation thereof. So, again, running theme. We've already called him Booty, so... Are you the guy that we talked to get an item? Yes, I believe that potion is not randomized, so let's take... Yeah, that's just a regular potion. That wasn't even, like, a dialogue glitch or anything. I guess because it actually does properly call up item names from the items. So, yeah. Let's go into our Pokemon Center here. Get ourselves healed with our 1 Pokemon, which is probably gonna end up being what a lot of this run looks like, is just 1 Pokemon, unless I see something really good. Just by virtue of the fact that, I don't know, it goes faster. I'm not even racing anybody, and I'm like, how do I speed strats? Clearly, I just need to get back in touch with Bryself and Iron Fury for a race. One day, I will remember to do that. Let's give Oak his package. What do you have? A custom-made Pokeball, eh? That is a plot thread that doesn't go much of anywhere. Is it, like, monogrammed or something? He just opens it and there's a creepy photograph inside. Now, Professor Oak wants us to catch all the Pokemon for him, and Butte is going to tell us that we can't get a town map, but who needs a town map anyway? I mean... I haven't picked up the town map in this game in like 15 years. And I play it reasonably often enough to have that be a thing that matters. And I did not go and talk to Professor Oak's aide and get the 5 Pokeballs now, did I? It's amazing what I've forgotten already. What do we got out here? A Fearow. Oh, okay, so Pidgeotto, but only just barely any better. Well, we can probably one-shot this thing, right? Not quite. And hey look, acid, which should not affect us if this were a future generation, but here we are, stuck in the past. One of these days, I'm going to probably play through randomizers of, like, every generation. Hopefully. Hey, how's it going there, Iron Fury / Dave? I actually was just mentioning you by virtue of bringing up racing randomizers of this game. Because I had a lot of fun the last time we did that. And we should seriously try getting in contact with Brian at some point and see if we can do another one. I also should consider remembering to grab the Pokeballs from the aide at Professor Oak's lab, but I did not do that. So instead, we're going to pick up 5. This is more of a casual run, but I am going to be going at a reasonable pace, I think. Oh, okay, well, that's good timing then. I did not even know that that was a thing that was going to happen afterwards, so cool. Let him know. And, you know, after I'm done here, I will probably end up coming in to watch that as well and inform him of my opinions on such. In fact, if he's still going by that time, I will probably throw him a host, too. Who all is a fight target here? It'll be on your channel, okay. Gotcha. Duly noted, duly noted, duly noted. Alright, so the bug catchers apparently are ace trainers, and they've got a Parasect. Well, this one has a Parasect. Oh, nice. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Our options here are, again, not exactly ideal for dealing with this type of Pokemon. I think Bug is just regular effective against it in any way that Bug move is Bubble, so... Actually, it might be super effective. We'll throw it out there. Okay, at that kind of damage, Razor Leaf is definitely going to be our preference here. Oh, did we get poisoned already? Wow, that's just rude. I'm gonna have to go back and heal after that. You hurt my feelings, Parasect. What do we know in this randomizer already? Not a ton. I actually did not randomize Pokemon types for this one, but I did randomize move types. What we know so far is that our rival has a Pidgeotto, and it has Bide, and I missed against it when I was gonna get the kill and almost died in the first fight. Which was incredibly embarrassing because imagine dying to Bide. Also, this bug catcher, who is apparently an ace trainer, has 2 bugs. This randomizer is not doing all of its job. In fact, you could say it's jobbing a little bit. Wait a minute. Is that so? That's kind of weird. And, like, it's not even like I have, you know, what's it? Matched strength on or anything, so I don't know why it would necessarily do that. Just very, very strange random number generation, I suppose. How close to dead are we? 8? This isn't really a Nuzlocke or anything, but I don't want to die, because, you know, losing money. 4, 3, 2, 1... Well, I guess we have to use the potion anyway. I should actually carry status removing effects, I guess. The status recovery items. We got poisoned by Parasect's poison gas. So I don't know that there's going to be a lot of poison sting in the Viridian Forest, but I may as well at least pick up a couple of antidotes, because, yeah. Having to walk through that and being like, hey, let me spend a potion just to get to the Pokemon Center, so that way because that is less money. making me feel like a dumbass. Let's grab 3 antidotes. 2 paralyzed heals should be enough. Oh, we don't have regular potions here. We have burn heal. I did not remember that at all. What is Magneton like? Let's have a quick peek here. Looking pretty Magneton-ish. Well, like I said, I didn't randomize the actual Pokemon types because I figured, we'll do that another time. Because goodness knows I'm gonna run a lot of these provided I remember to do like Sunday stuff. Yeah, it's not as intensive as usual, but don't worry, it'll happen in the future. But hey, we finally got another random encounter after the only one we saw earlier, and we found us a Sand Slash. That could be pretty nice. Ground is a good type overall. And now I gotta figure out how to not kill this thing. I think Bubble can, like, just do chip damage here. Oh, it's got Payday. That's fantastic. Ground and Ice are the best offensive moves. Yeah, pretty much. Especially because Rock-type moves, well, saying that, again, move types are randomized, so it could be different here, and oh, dang it, you are almost... Oh, Jesus, Blizzard, wow! Please be a good time. Holy fuck! Get in the ball. I said get in the ball. Look at this thing. This is a beast of a Sand Slash. Especially if those move types are actually good. But of course, being that we're electric type, our effectivenesses are kind of very, very simple here. So who knows how that is. I'm definitely feeling a little bit of the salt rising from out of various parts of my body from the fact that this thing... Oh my goodness. That almost didn't work. I can't believe I got that. Yep, so it can do the Sanic. You know what? It's just gonna be Sanic now. Thanks, Sand Slash. You're absurd. What's our moveset looking like here? Remember to hit the right button. Oh yeah, we can't check types until we get into battle. However, Payday by itself is pretty huge, provided it, well, saying that, it can be like any attacking type and will still be good. Like, okay, it might not be able to hit ghosts if it's still normal, or it might not be able to hit birds if... Well, it's not ground, because we would have seen that it was super effective against Maxwell if that was the case, but as it turns out, that is not the case. So we should be able to cash in pretty nicely off of Sanic here. Grab us another set of 5 Pokeballs. We're almost out of money already. So that ability to money grind is actually going to come in handy. And honestly, I probably should level a little too, specifically, just to get Sand Slash in good working order there. Oh, hello, Slowbro. That's a little creepy to just see pop out of the grass. Ugh. Thunderbolt is Psychic type. That is pretty great. Blizzard is Fighting type. Wow. That's a nice little sideways shift there. Payday is Ice type, and Dizzy Punch is Rock type. Ooh. These are some good move types here. Let's see if we can chisel the Slowbro down decently. And I think we're going to be able to do that. Fury Attack. Oh, look, you're in this game. Oh. That seems a little mean because Fury Attack is, like, only so-so, and especially doing 1 damage per hit. Okay, so we know Headbutt is Electric type. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty big if, but that is still a distinctive possibility. You are correct, sir. Are we taking crits from this Fury Attack? Ooh. Oh no, it just rolled up a little bit, I guess. Yeah, it's... Oh god, confuse rate. Ooh. We're gonna switch out against that. And we're gonna take 3 damage from Nightshade, I guess. This moveset is interesting. Can we sit here and just Mega Drain a bit? Because that's fighting type, and yeah. So we should be in a bit of a me slowly chipping down Slowbro instance here. I feel like I can do 1 more Mega Drain and, you know, just hopefully not roll the crit. Yeah, okay. Let's do this. Let's get us a Slowbro. Ah, crud. That's a shame. Let's just keep at it, I guess. Although only 5 balls is not really the nicest position to be in, and I don't have necessarily the confidence to call this a safe switch. Oh no, this Slowbro really does not want to be caught. 5 feet tall, didn't remember that about Slowbro. The old hermit crab. Slowbro is honestly just me. Stumpy. Well, yeah, let's go with it. Stumpy. The name you went with your Slowbros was always Stumpy. Fair enough, fair enough. It kind of fits. And I went to the right a little too early. There's no way down. There's just this big fenced-off road over here. What a strange town layout. Alright, let's get us some healing. And let us go back through that grass patch, see if we can get into a fight that seems like less of a big deal. Good catches out here, though, I gotta say. Just that I would like to use Payday on... Oh, wow. Wow! Again with this place. Jeez. Oh, man. Well, we're not coming out of this with any Pokeballs. Can't Thunderbolt it, can't Blizzard it. Might be able to Dizzy Punch it, but we're pretty much just gonna sit here and Payday for a bit. Okay, it's got Skull Bash. It has... Rock Slide was the other thing. Alright, so Skull Bash is a type that is not very effective against ground. The dogs are making noise in the background. Well, if you want to keep doing that, Gengar, that's fine. Rock or Poison. Okay. I don't know which is better in this case, because, like... Oh, oof. So that's, like... water or grass or I'm hoping ice body slam. All right, Stumpy, let's see what you can do. Okay, Fury Attack is Ghost type. Interesting. Let's throw out a Confuse Ray. Ouch! Never mind. Let's not throw out a Confuse Ray, I suppose. Yeah, see, Razor Leaf won't work here, which is fine. Neither will Mega Drain. I can literally just sit here and bubble this thing down like 1 HP a turn. Bubble is very resisted. However, it also lets us, you know, we can chip Gengar's HP down nice and slowly and hopefully get to that 1 HP point for chucking the ball at it. Also, it has been a while since I've seen Thunder Punch's Gen 1 animation. I forgot how framey it is. That's like something I would make in RPG Maker, but not as fast. Okay, we should be able to do one more bubble. And then this Gengar catch should be pretty much guaranteed, I think. Don't kill me. Oh, we're cutting it close. However, if I have the... I was gonna say, if I have the catch rate boost thing done correctly, then it should be free at this point. And it's not... And not only did I run out of balls, I died. Great. That's pretty unfortunate. What is our money looking like right now? We literally have enough to buy 1 Pokeball. Well, we're going it with just these 3 for the time being. That thing took everything from me! Gengar is just too good for this party, I suppose. Well... I don't even know you. Nice. Well... That's right, let me remember how to navigate Viridian Forest. There's an item in this grass patch, but I don't remember where it is. A hidden item, that is. If I'm not mistaken. And I very well might be. Is there not a hidden item here? I'm wrong. Oh yeah, that Gengar was looking to be pretty tremendous of a Pokemon if I could have had it, but... Unfortunately, the answer was no. I may just have to come back a little later to try for it. Even then, I would probably want better Pokeballs. And wow, like, nothing is showing up in this grass. Come on. This is not the Viridian Forest that I know, that's for sure. That's better. Hey, it's Weezing. What you doing out here, buddy? Unfortunately, probably going to take a Thunderbolt. Or we're going to switch, rather, because, yeah, that's, that slash hurt. That is true, it would be a hell of a grind after that point. And kind of not worth it, and we would still be up against the issue of we have to get this thing into a ball somehow. And our luck is just not on, and it has Dig as its other move. Okay, well, Ice Beam, Dig, Slash. We'll just have to try and tank up for the Digs and the other things off of this Weezing. It's got a charge move that is Solar Beam. Oh, it's a good thing I didn't whiff there. I had a flashback to that first fight, and I was about to be really sad if I failed that. Yay! Gained a level. Hooray, we got $6 because the payday money multiplier is very small in this game. It's only twice your level. I don't know why it was so small, but they obviously changed that later because that's a problem. This Charmeleon, however, is looking like a bit of a goober. Sits here using all of these grass-type moves on a Charmeleon. This feels really strange, but hey, that's how randomizers go. Oh, barrier, huh? Well, I know what I can do about that. Oh, absolutely! That's definitely a thing that... Since a lot of the sprites are a lot more rounded looking in some areas, Charmeleon is one of the many victims of that and kind of looks like it just ate a wasp or something. Ooh, ouch. Egg bomb, huh? That's a move you see occasionally. I was gonna say we should be fine, not quite, but we'll get a couple of coins out of that at least. Looks like Barney. Actually, now that you mention it, yes. That's correct. Ow. Good lord, I guess that body slam is grass, then. This one Cubone is really giving me the biz here. I'm kind of impressed. I'm surprised this one trainer just almost wiped me the fuck out. That's amazing. Oh, we're not done yet either. Holy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, senor. Is it terrible to do that? Probably. Alright, Gus, don't be... I was gonna say don't be ground, but... That's not particularly great neither. Fire punch. Oh, well that's ground. Wow, we got hit by the old dirt fist there. And we're dead. Oof. That is incredibly unfortunate. Give me just a sec here. Somebody just sent me a message on Discord. Oh, okay, it was just them responding to something dumb that I sent them earlier. Good. Well, let's heal even though we shouldn't need to because we just blacked out, but... Oh, this Viridian Forest is... To be fair, Viridian Forest in randomizers does tend to be where life gets a little bit sucky. Poliwag, eh? That should be easy enough to... So, I believe that this was a race that you were participating in, but this is one from years back when we did, like, probably our first randomizer race with Brian. And the last trainer at the end of Viridian Forest, the one who has a single level 9 Pokemon had Aerodactyl with Crabhammer. And that thing was... Oh, we've only done the one. Okay. I know I've done one with Brian that probably had some other people, but I remember that happening, and that was just the worst thing ever. It was insurmountable, almost. Until pure luck set in. Alright, gotcha. I've forgotten a little bit of the, you know, the way that all went. This is the thing. You know, the lore, if you will. Again, though, I still want to do more of them, because that was fun. And due to the lack of HP recovery, we are going to go back to the Pokemon Center and, you know, drag this out a little more. It's a good thing this isn't a speed run. I'd be fucked right now. That's true. If it was a race, I would probably be in a mostly, you know, no less safe position, I guess, is what I'm trying to... I'm checking this grass patch because I know that there's a grass patch like this with a hidden item, right? Or am I just imagining things? Plus, I can get into a couple of wild Pokemon fights. Those will be a little easier to take than... Oh, hey, it's the hyper-reflective Machamp. I have definitely mentioned before that it's very strange how the Machamp shading is just like, hey, it's very... It kind of looks like a monster in my pocket sort of thing, which is ironic because, yeah. Okay, Psychic is Electric type, and Thunderbolt is Psychic type. Well, actually, that's kind of hilarious. Hey, I'll take that 24 cents. A Pokédoll, I can sell that. Because, like, hell, I'm gonna run away from fights. I need the experience. Ooh, Vileplume. Unfortunately, whatever moves it has, it's not going to learn anything else, so... You know. Ouch. Well, I guess we're not going to sit there and chip at it with coin tossing. Or we're going to fail to kill it with Psychic Thunderbolt. I guess its special must be that good. Then again, I am using a Sand Slash, and while it's not Alola Sand Slash, which has absolutely no special whatsoever, pretty much, it's still not exactly a special fighting machine. Alola Sandshrew has what I think is one of, if not the lowest special stat in the entire Pokemon series, with a base stat of 10. Special attack. It's kind of incredible. Especially because it's like, hey, that's some pretty hefty min-maxing. Meanwhile, it still has Sand Slash base stats. Or, well, Sandshrew in that stage, but, you know, Sand Slash eventually. That said, I do kind of like Alola Sandslash. I actually like pretty much all of the Alola Pokemon, the Alola forms. They chose a very good set of Pokemon to, excuse me. They chose a very good set of Pokemon to give those new forms to. And I am definitely saying that because a lot of them are some of my favorites. Oh hey, Retro Fanatic, how is it going there? I hope you're having a good evening, or evening. Hell, what am I saying? It's much earlier in the day for you in that sense. It's in the AMs on a Monday. Although I guess technically, well, let's see, it's 8 here, so it'll be like 3. Am I loud? Is it? Somebody was telling me that I have some sort of audio issue recently, and I don't know what the deal is with that, so... let me try I'm just gonna try turning the gain down for a moment. Let me know if that is any better. Because the thing is that it's not showing me maxing out or anything very much on... on OBS, and someone said, hey, yeah, your audio is fucked, and only the one person has specifically said it, and I listened back to the VOD, and I didn't notice. Which is probably more reflective of me and my not-so-good hearing, but, yeah, I don't know what the deal is there. Well, you also got to keep in mind, too, that these move types are randomized, so at the very least, Blizzard is a fighting type move. On the other hand, Thunderbolt, rather, being psychic is kind of unfortunate, but it is a good attacking type. So it will do in the early game. I randomized more stuff than I usually do, although not quite to the extent that I did when I raced this with somebody. So there should be a command in the stream title that you can use to pull up the data. It's definitely something that takes a lot of getting used to, I'll say that. But I figured I'll go with something that's a little heavier than usual, just for, you know, just for fun. It's rando is the command. It should be listed in the stream title. I still haven't set up a command list, despite... It's written in the stream title. Then again, I feel like I'm having this moment of like, fuck, where is the stream title anymore? Is it... Did they move it? Water gun. Did we have something we weren't using in here? No, we didn't. So we don't know what move type that is, so it's probably not going to be worth it. Stream froze for a few seconds. It seems like that's just generally a thing with Twitch nowadays. I don't have any dropped frames there, so I'm pretty sure that's not on my ISP's end, basically. Is the best thing I can tell you. And even that may not be very much. Item, hey, another Pokédoll. That's some randomization. It reminds me of, and I know I've brought this up recently, but sometimes RNG seeding for some things on a PC, it'll get in like a rut if everything goes in a very short period of time. I don't think that that's what happened here, but I noticed that a lot when I was doing when I had a game dev class back in, well, what has actually been in community college, so I guess I can say for the international audience back in college. The Play Overwatch channel didn't freeze or buffer. Interesting. Again, maybe it's because of, well, money. Am I winning? I'm not losing, at least. I've got a source of money. I've got Sanic. I've got somebody who's probably going to have something incredibly lethal as their level 9. Oh, it's Blastoise. Plus no Crab Hammer. I think we can throw this old fighting type Blizzard in there. Alright, so Wing Attack is shuffled to a type that is strong against ground. Noted. Oh no, Blastoise says Splash. Oh no. If you tried the Mew glitch in one of these randomizers, well, you would get different results for a start. That's like a super unuseful thing to say, but that I think would just be the long and short of it, is that you would get different results just by virtue of all the encounters would be different, but otherwise it would air quotes function as intended, you know? Which is to say that it would use the same lookup values and everything, and, well, yeah, I wouldn't be able to find Mew, is the big thing. Well, okay, saying that, I could find Mew, but I wouldn't know if that would actually be the... I would say we would do it, but I'd probably forget if I say that. Can you actually do it that early? I didn't remember that you could do that early, but, Anyway, we don't have a whole lot of money, but we do have these that we can sell. We can give this guy a couple of weird plush toys that we found in the middle of the forest that are probably covered in dirt. They should still obey you because it wouldn't affect your OT or your trainer ID, would it? That's not a part of the glitch last I checked. Is every Pokemon set in stone outright from the randomizer, or is it different each time? So, Basically, let me put it this way. Whichever Pokemon it is you fight to Mew in order to get to the Mew glitch thing. The randomizer basically just reorders data in encounter charts and what opponents' trainers have. So, provided you encounter the same type of Pokemon, if you encounter the same Pokemon that is used to set the result of the Mew glitch, you will still get a Mew, basically. But it has to be that, like... Wait, no, it's based on special. If you encounter something with the same, special stat, rather. Oh no, Mewtwo was... Well, the regular Mewtwo was ejected. Oh no. Although, honestly, by that point, I'd say, do you need it? But if you're trying to collect the Pokemons, yes, you do need Mewtwo. I'm almost glad, incidentally, that, yes, so basically, the way the encounter charts work in Pokemon games is that it's a set of values that correspond to the species and to levels. By the way, I hope my audio is a little less fucky today, although I am kind of walking into hitting the peak on OBS, so that might be an issue. I guess the mic is probably a little too close to... Yeah, I don't know what was going on last time. That was weird. But apparently I fixed it, so okay. Anyway, so in these games, the encounter chart is basically a set of ID numbers to the Pokemon, and then a set of information for level ranges, and it rolls a number and picks it based on that. Pretty much out of 100, although probably not actually out of 100. I don't know the... I admit that I'm talking slightly uncertainly about some of this. Yeah, I'll come back to that in a second. The special stat corresponds to ID thing, because that's what the Mew glitch does. For the regular encounter charts, basically, yeah, so something like this will just shuffle up those Pokemon ID numbers, and that's why it's... I guess there is one that will change it to be fully randomized in that sense, that it's just literally pick a random Pokemon ID every time. I would have to actually... I gotta look into that, because that might be a different Emerald randomizer than the usual Pokemon randomizer that I use, which... For this version, this is the Universal Pokemon Randomizer ZX, or perhaps ZX, depending on what part of the world you live in. I admittedly do think that ZX flows better, but I hate pronouncing Z by itself. It doesn't work for me, but ZX just kind of sounds a little bit like you're choking on your own tongue. And that's not a position that anybody wants to be in. So far, it seems to be pretty good, but of course, I generally found the Universal Pokemon Randomizer to mostly get the job done in a lot of regards, and this being a fork thereof, it should be pretty good. Alright, so let's see what B-Rock here, or what the trainer in front of B-Rock, rather, has for us. Certain lines of text and buttons and fields are cut off. Huh, that's weird. I don't 100% know what to tell you on that, because that's just kind of weird. Maybe it's reading the text too big or something. Text too big for window. At the very least, the version that I used, which is linked in that exclamation mark randomizer, or rando, pardon me, command, is, well, and by link there, I mean it's listed inside of the paste bin link, and there's a link to the GitHub page inside the paste bin. At the very least, that does have little tooltips. If you hover over things for a little bit, it should tell you what's going on. Although, depending on display, that might, depending on display size, that may still have issues. In this case, it's just move types. However, I could have set it to randomize Pokemon types, too, if I really wanted to put myself through a huge mess. And I think that I will at some point do that, but not today. Oh, Leech Seed, that's not fun. Yes, the Mega Drain, well, that's because Mega Drain got rolled to Fighting type. I didn't change the Pokemon types. Rattata is still normal type, so... Oh wow, you are just changing your type all the time here, Mr. Mime. Okay, go ahead and spam conversion if you want. It's an interesting way to play, that's for sure. I'll just say it's not for everybody. That's the most useful thing I can say here, and even that is of questionable value. Just like the guy telling us that light years measures distance and not time. I mean, the sentiment could still work if the distance to Brock was just that far. It's not, but, well, we already knew that. I was gonna say, because we can see him from here. Not quite. Unfortunately, Brock, I don't think all your Pokemon are gonna be Rock-type here. Although that might be better for you in the long run. Damn, you took your shirt off pretty fast. Ooh, Moltres, that's a big boy. At the very least, oh, minimum. Oh, ew. Well, we have a rock-type move on our side, so if we land the hit, it's instant death. It's not like it's the Galar Moltres. Okay, it's not instant death. Never mind. Fuck. Heck. Damn. Rats. That didn't get us to kill either. Good job, Sanic. You have, like, no special whatsoever. Okay, we're up against a Ninetales, so that's another fire type. And again, this is still gonna basically be our best way of doing things, is watching it goof up and use rest on turn 1, which doesn't even put it to sleep. Thankfully, I see you're not smart enough to use that twice in a row. Although I guess Ninetales kind of makes sense for Brock, but also, wow, Brock, you turned into Blaine, apparently. I think the music is having an issue, everybody. It slowed way down. Amazing. I don't know why it did that. What did I do? Because it hasn't changed any of the other music, and that's not a part of the randomizer. TM34 contains Sing. Oh, is that it? Is that why it slowed down so much? Well, let's get out of here. I passed 100 followers on here at some point. Neat. I didn't even realize that. Well, that's cool. I'm kind of getting somewhere with this streaming thing, right? Ahahaha. Alright, here's Charmeleon, who's been chewing on a wasp, as I mentioned earlier. Yeah, what else you got for us? Pikachu, huh? Okay. Well, let's grab the... what's going to end up being a pittance of experience for a level 9 Pikachu, but... still. Yep, good old Gen 1 Pikachu with, you know, the pudge and the classic sound and the tail that's barely attached. Yeah, and then they started replacing it with, like, voice clips, basically, of it going, Pika! Or if it's a Gigantamax Pikachu, it's just shouting P when it goes into extra large state. Well, unfortunate is all I can say on that one. They still have the voice samples for us to notice several years later aren't quite as good as we thought they were. Mostly I'm saying that because, like, thinking about recycled voice samples threw me over mentally to, goodness, I should probably think out all of my words before I start a sentence, but I was thinking of the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 for PS3 and, well, I guess, and PS4 now, right? Yeah. And just thinking about how god-awful the sound clips in that sounded for the voice acting, because, of course, those voice clips were from all the way back in the early PS2 era, and they sounded fine then, but by that late in the by that point in the PS3 era, it was not so good. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's up with this particular Kakuna sprite. Why this one is like extended arms. Oh boy, Alakazam. That's a little unfortunate. However, since ghost type attacks are physical, we should at least be able to do decent damage here. The other big thing about that Kakuna sprite is the lack of the visible necktie that... Well, okay, it's not literally a necktie, obviously, but... You know, that one part of Kakuna's chest armor that sort of looks like a necktie. Old business Kakuna. Alright, so we are switching away from Slowbro over to Sonic. We're gonna just throw a bunch of coins at this Tangela until it, Oh, buddy, I don't think anybody did. Remember when... Ouch. Okay, we're gonna have to kill this thing faster, please. The low health sound as it takes out part of all of the other sound, because that's just how few sound channels there were on the Game Boy. Remember in Generation 5 where they decided to make that part of the music and it changed it and it actually was probably even more annoying despite the fact that it wasn't quite as ear grating and didn't take out part of the rest of the sound, obviously, by that point. And I remember people being like, oh man, this is so cool, it's so smart, and I'm just like, this is the fucking worst! I could not stand it. It was probably an alright idea, but I found it to be more of a problem. No, in Gen 5, the music stayed as long as your health was low. Outside of, like, some other places where... Like, I think if it was the last Pokemon of a gym battle, you would still get the special music for that. But otherwise, I feel like I just kind of felt like it was very not great to deal with. Although, indeed, Generation 5 did have very good music all around. Frankly, a lot better than quite a few of the later generations. Oh, Tauros would be really good, because Tauros just whips ass in this game so much. Which is to say nothing of the fact that that's literally what it does to itself in order to, you know, in lore, as it were. Yes, thank you. Tauros is just absolutely disgusting in this game because it has actually good special attack. Well, usable special attack, rather. Good is a bit of an air quotes, but it's highly playable in a way that it would never be again because they kind of realized, oh, wow, this thing is just the best or almost best music. Hey, look, absolutely no blizzard noise. Whoops. It's just like the BlizzCon stream. Da, 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 da. I cannot believe that, by the way. I don't know if any of you know what I'm referring to, but if not, so Blizzard is doing BlizzCon as a set of live streams this year for a digital convention. I am not doing randomized Nuzlocke rules for this, no. I may do that in a future run, but not this time. So, yes, to get back to the story, BlizzCon, Twitch streams, they had Metallica perform on day 1. And while they were performing, they had to block out the audio and replace it with what I heard referred to as 8-bit folk music was the phrase that I heard referred to it as. But more importantly, just the fact that the audio of this performance was replaced at all because they didn't want to run afoul of Twitch's copyright issues. Because apparently they couldn't do anything about that. It is 100% buck wild. Well, the point clearly was that they wanted to actually have Metallica perform there, but apparently they didn't realize that that would be a... Well, that was hilarious. Oh, absolutely, and let me do a quick tab over to this, Ironically, Mark, I've seen that before, that thing that you sent me. I didn't even see what the other the next Pokemon is, but we took 7 damage from Explosion. Classy. Oh, that would be mean if it was not on Ducks. But unfortunately, Ducks, well, I got some bad news for you, Ducks. I'm gonna keep calling you Ducks instead of Farfetch'd. So, to get this in descending order of least to most recent message, why hire Metallica to begin with? That's a very good question. And I don't have a very good answer for it. Suffice to say that it seems to be a thing in recent years with, Oh, we walked into a bind, okay. Well, I don't have a fast-forward map, so we're gonna be dealing with this the regular way. Why hire Metallica? It seems like it's a thing in more recent years to hire on popular musicians for various, various gaming type events. Like, I think at E3 a couple of years ago, they had Andrew WK performing. And by they, in this case, I mean Bethesda specifically, because Bethesda makes a lot of very strange decisions. Oh, well, we haven't seen a Toxic Leech Seed combination, but we have seen Leech Seed, so that is pretty gross if that's a thing that comes up. For those of you who are unaware, with Toxic and Leech Seed, the damage for Leech Seed will tick up with Toxic as well, so yeah. So that can, like, absolutely just end your life very, very quickly, and yeah, the wrap stunlock, I'm so glad they changed that. It was such a bad idea. It's telling that the metagame thing for Dragonite in this generation was just to run, I think it was Wrap as your main offensive move, and like, oh yeah, okay, have something to do with Gengar. And you can absolutely get completely shafted by something that's really fast that has Wrap or Bind and just stunlocking you with terrible, terrible, terrible luck. And yes, because I didn't say it, Metallica and their Napster lawsuits are a very large part of why copyright on music and stuff is as bad as it is in this country. What? Why not Alakazam? Yeah, there you go. Need to find somebody with a game to trade with, or be one of those rich bastards who has two Game Boys and 2 games. Well, I would love to say that Napster is not relevant, but unfortunately, as long as we're discussing music copyright, that's never gonna happen. Yeah, if you know what the right thing to do with the Mew glitch, I don't think most of us did when we were kids, that's for sure. And I feel like charts for that kind of stuff were not available at the time. But I cannot necessarily confirm. There are some parts where my memory of the late 90s, early Pokemon boom are a little bit on the crappy side, but that was a thing that I feel like they just didn't have, like, hey, yeah, go deal with this in order to be able to catch this Pokemon with the Mew glitch. And yeah, it's not hard to do, but targeting the right Pokemon is something that takes a lot of knowing what you have to do in order to get the right target. Yeah, it takes a little bit of knowledge, and I know that there's a map out there somewhere that actually will actually tell you that stuff. But back then is the issue. I don't know if that was a big thing that you could really get hold of very easily in the late 90s. Then again, in the late 90s, there were a lot of ouch. There were a lot of ouch, yes. Back in the late 90s, there were a lot of strange things that people knew or did not know about Pokemon. Are we going to survive that? Just barely. Well, just barely works for me, because we should be able to get the job done here. Yes, that's enough beeping, please. Again, good thing this isn't a speed run. Although, as was pointed out earlier, if it was a race, it's very likely that the other players would have similar things going on depending on their luck. Or they're choosing to just raise Magneton exclusively, which, if this was a race, I probably would be doing, to be fair, so... yeah. It comes up that much. Well, to be fair, it will. Unfortunately, I can't really get in here and, like, change the music or anything like I did with Pokemon Uranium the last time I played it, because, well, goodness knows, that game needed it very badly. Again, something that I feel like I should never mention because it's a little bit cursed. A little bit, air quotes. Oh wow, nice 2 turns of confusion. Well, 1 turn, really. That's a shame. Get the fuck out of here, Hitmonchan. Shining Gold or Storm Silver at some point. I will investigate those. If I remember, which I probably will. I probably should keep, like, a proper list somewhere of stuff to look at and all of that, because I'm really bad at doing so. So our best way to deal with Rapidash is going to be to apply Sonic Hedgehog, apparently. Excuse me. Oh, these Confuse rays are just absolutely doing phenomenally, apparently. Yeah, we're gonna leave Slowbro in the front. This kid getting on us for not wearing shorts. Spoiler alert, I actually am wearing shorts in real life. Well, I mean, it's a Pokemon game. Pokemon games are not typically that hard. Again, unless the person who's developing them to consider an example that I cited earlier. Oh boy, Texas is having a bad time. I'm in Illinois, so same time zone. It's gotten decently cold over here. The reason why I'm in shorts is because my room gets pretty warm due to the whole PC thing, and just being a very warm part of the house for some reason. Yeah, Texas has been having a not so great time, and, you know, there's a lot of people involved there that... Oofa doofa. I can't even come up with the right words on stream here. I'm sure that the cooling is fine. I don't have, like, liquid cooling set up for this or anything. It's... The PC is definitely not overheating. It just sort of, I guess... I guess not, basically. We'll put it that way. It's not super amazing. I haven't investigated that at any point, but... You know, at some point I will. It seems to be a fairly not horrible issue so far. Oh, I've got extra fans in there. And I have the... Admittedly, the CPU cooler that I'm using is the stock one that came with the Ryzen 7, but I've heard that it's very, very good. So, or at least as far as like stock stuff goes, that it's quite solid. So yeah. Oh, that's really unfortunate, Mark. I don't know, I haven't had too many noise complaints with that, but you know, maybe a bit situational in that regard. Anyway, I meant to say something about Pokemon difficulty, and I got a little bit sidetracked there because I was talking about shorts. Oh look, Constricted has the same appearance as Wrap and Bind, but is not. Oh, well, there's Toxic, because that was mentioned earlier. Anyway, Pokemon game difficulty tends to be quite, they tend to be a little bit on the easy side. There are a couple of small difficulty spikes that are a little bit, like, just apropos, kind of, you know, Whitney's Miltank is slightly overrated in terms of challenge, but there aren't a ton of options to deal with it at that point in the game. Ultra Necrozma can just eat something very unpleasant. Well, a tunnel from Cerulean, eh? You must have climbed over the hedgerows here. Ultra Necrozma is a rat bastard. That is 100% true. It is... They managed to make one of the story boss Pokemon like an actual challenge. So I'm very impressed with that, because there were not a ton of other things even in because like even the Fused Kyurem in Black and White 2 weren't really that bad, I don't feel. And here's a Kadabra, by the way. Let's see if we can get us a Kadabra here. We're going to use this Nightshade that is the type of a different fixed damage type of move. And that is going to put us in a not so great position damage or health-wise, so... Yeah, because Zoroark could actually hit it reasonably fast and do decent damage, right? So that would be a very, very good choice to deal with it. By that point, I usually hope to just be well-ground and be like, hey, yeah, let me try and do this. Oh, goodness, we are getting a little close there. That confusion may have been a little overselling on the... Alright, now, don't hurt yourself again. Never mind. Oh, okay, yeah. So it would just do that. Okay. It actually does properly read types. It has, like, actual AI. I forgot about that. It's clear that I haven't played Ultra Sun Moon in a while. Because I didn't like the story as much as I liked the original Sun and Moon story. That's about all it is. Let's go into Mount Moon. Land of 1,000 Zubats, except I think this time they're going to be Machokes. They really did not draw Machoke's facial expression very well here. Machoke looks a little bit like It's taken a few too many blows to the head. Story peaked in Black-White. It was at least very, very strong in Black-White. It looks like the drunk emoji. Yeah, you got a point there. I will concede that one. That sounds about right. So for me, story-wise, I think that Black-White and Sun-Moon are on pretty similar levels. Let's check out that TM real quick. Razor Leaf. We'll hang on to that, because that's just sort of low-budget slash in this randomizer. Hey, another 500 bucks. Either way, though, Black and White and Sun and Moon are definite outliers because the Pokemon series is not exactly known for its dense storyline. I did randomize items, yes. It's just we're finding a very large amount of Pokédolls in this randomizer, because that'll be the third so far. And hey, we got Sleep Powdered. Well, I'll just sit here and mash buttons a little bit to try and get through this. And see, Blizzard, that's gonna do damage, but that's about it. Wow, look at all these ordinarily Ice-type moves that this Geodude has. Hitchhiking away to, back to its Pokeball. Alright, let's let Flareon come out first, so that way we can get the experience. And now we switch over to Sonic for the old Dizzy Punch after we get hit by a bunch of double slaps. You gonna go for 5? Not quite. And of course, there's Flareon demonstrating its terrible stat spread. Aw, poor Flareon. Never, ever had a chance. All the competitive people who were like, well, it needs Flare Blitz to be able to get along. And then they gave it Flare Blitz. And it was still Flareon. Well, can't say they didn't try. That sounds about right for Ultra Necrozma. Losing like half of your team, because yeah, that thing hits like multiple trucks tied together, and light that burns the sky is just an instant death for whatever gets hit by it if they're not immune. Well, let's step in here and Pokemon Center again real quick. Oh, right. Yeah, Ultra Necrozma also has something that ignores abilities. I forget if it's its ability or if it's one of its attacks. Also, hi, Arbok. You're, a little low level for me to try to catch, fortunately. Snack. Oh, never mind. We can actually catch this Arbok. If we want it. Let's go for it. Oh. Get Pliskin in our team here. Oh, I get it. It's a reference to a movie I haven't seen. That is referenced by Metal Gear Solid 2. Interesting looking moveset. I guess this depends on the move types, though. So let's put you at the front of the party for a little while. Try and get some levels. Hope that we can make something work with with our new buddy here. There's always something strange about seeing somebody with what, just with an exclamation point instead of a question mark. I mean, a question mark and an exclamation point, sure, but just an exclamation point? Right, waterfall is fire, and that's hilarious. Sorry about the noise. Psychic is electric, we saw that already. Thunder is rock. Ooh, that would hit like a truck. And karate chop is water. Well, we fixed that. Oh, heck. This was kind of the wrong choice anyway, so let's fix this. Let's fix this little issue. Thrash. Yeah, it's definitely a good moveset. I just got to get some levels going there. And there will still be the fact that it's coming off of Arbok, who doesn't have super high potential, unfortunately. Arbok's base stats are a little underwhelming. Arbok is really cool, but yeah. It has that issue going for it. Has the randomizer, yes. Yes, I did remember to update base stats to Gen 8. So, there is that. So I think Arbok got a small buff in one of the more recent games. They're updated to Gen 8, which is a feature of the current version of Randomizer ZX. Well, they've been tweaking the stats basically ever since Gen 6, 7, and 8. They did various little modifiers there. So it was in one of those, that's for sure. So if Arbok got a buff, which it very well may have, I do not remember, then that buff has been applied. Oh, that exploding Magikarp is just phenomenal. Hey, we found a Pokeball. Nice. And we found another Sneck. That's right, we don't have a Psychic move on here. Never mind. It's Sonic that has the Psychic move. I enjoy the fact that this means that the randomizer has fulfilled the idea of having something that would have self-destruct in a cave. Except it's an exploding Magikarp, and it's in a cave that it's a little too early for. Oh look, it's one of my favorites, Electabuzz. Electabuzz makes really dumb noises in the anime. Did they? Aww, that's a shame. Dang it, Pokemon Company. Ruining everything that's fun. Electabuzz, who also, it was pointed out to me, during its fading animation in Pokemon Battle Revolution, but apparently not any of the other 3D games. Someone showed me this and said that it kind of looks like it's miming hanging itself. And, like, wow, that's a little messed up. I don't think that was intentional. The Electabuzz family is just great in general. They have a lot going for them. In fact, I don't even have a good nickname for this one, so it's just saying Electabuzz for the moment. Oh, hi, Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan is a really good Pokemon. Ooh, that might hurt. Not as much as I thought it would. Thunder Punch would be your strongest physical move for Electivire, I think, so that would probably be ideal. And that would get you very good type coverage in general. Would you lose out on anything without Fire Punch? Anyway, this doofus is gonna throw Charizard at us. Charizard, whose face is also looking a little bit puffed up here. Yeah. The Gen 1 sprites could be a little goofy looking from the fact that they really did just round out a lot of these character designs a little more than they were in the artwork. Smokescreen, huh? Nah, I'll pass on that. Oh, well, that explains where she found the Kangaskhan. You, like, fight on your own right now, Pliskin? We can do some decent damage. Let's go with Waterfall. Oh, no, this thing is way fat. Ow! Holy sheesh! Not a fan of that! Woo! Well, I guess while Pliskin can't get experience, we may as well put Electabuzz up at the front. Oh, look. Let's take a quick look at Electabuzz's moves before I do the thing. Kinesis is worthless. Waterfall is fire. Sing exists. Bubble Beam is dragon. That could be pretty neat. Yeah, again, sorry about the beeping, but... you know, we're only going to see it that one time. Hear it that... see it that... what? What the hell was I trying to say there? We're only going to hear it just that once outside of the, like, 2 seconds when it starts a battle. Gotta go get ready to go to sleep. Well, alright, Mark, you have a nice evening and, you know, try to sleep well and all that. As per usual. Is there more stuff to pick up around here? Yes, there is. There's one more item. There's a couple more trainers here. Oh, Rapidash. We seen this recently. Excuse me. So we switch in our easy way of dealing with everything. I know this means that Sanic is going to be really over-leveled, but, I mean, sometimes you just got to do certain things to get the job done. And we have a distinct lack of grass-type moves. However, Maxwell should be able to just lifesteal this thing to death pretty fast. Oh, Crab Hammer. That would be scary if it was, like, still the right type. We're almost out of Mega Drains. Ew. About to use an Ekans. Or if you're the announcer from Stadium, Ekans. Ooh, what happened to the sound there? That was fucked up. Waterfall. We might be able to get away with fighting this thing down. Oh, it's using Dig. I don't know what type that is. Stumpy can take the hit, I'm sure. Yeah, it's not very strong, whatever type it was. Oh, ew! You're gonna confuse me before I... Wow. Look at all these 2-turns. What? Aw, did I just get a 1 in 255? Aww. Bullshit. Ooh, ouch. This should still be enough to get the kill. Yeah, it's not effective, but that's fine. Rhydon. I actually kind of want to use Sanic for this one, even though I don't have a like super effective move here, but I do have Blizzard, and that should take care of this nice and quick. Hey! Yeah! Oh no, Electabuzz is still alive. I didn't even notice. Wow. Alright. Well, here's Kangaskhan again. Not happy about that. Maybe able to at least land some decent damage here. Oh, that's... Oh, wow. I think I have a single Soda Pop and some status healing items, and that's about it. No, I do have a revive. I can revive somebody to get some more experience flowing here. So we're gonna... Stumpy doesn't have, like, any damage, really. Well, no, there's Headbutt. So I'm gonna do this. probably all seems a little strange, but Sanic is, like, really our best fighter, even before taking level into account. Whoa! In all caps. Yeah, buddy. Alright, we got a Bulbasaur. Can we just Firefall this thing to death? That seems like something we'd be able to do. Not quite, but thankfully its Hypnosis missed, so we can just have Electabuzz clear it out here. Enjoy your beeps! Poliwhirl. Amnesia. That's going to make getting this kill a little hard. Oh, thank you, critical hit! Thank you so much! I probably will. Just by virtue of the fact that there are at least enough of these areas that are long. Because I usually don't unless I'm, again, going full race. You know, if I'm in full-on just, you know, speedrunning mode, yes, I'll definitely do that, and I will solo. But normally I tend to ignore that for most of the game because there's usually a very easy-to-get-to Pokemon Center. There aren't a lot of things that, like, prevent you from leaving. It's just that in this case, it's a very long time to get back to, a center. However, we should have a reasonable amount of cash from, you know, various sources and throwing coins at everything. Wow, this Pidgeotto has, like, mostly the same moves that my Magneton has. Which is funny because it was another one of the starter options. Oh wow, Metapod. I don't get what's up with Electabuzz glitching out the music, but it manages to be somewhere between hilarious and annoying. So, why am I going back up again? Because that way was a dead end! I forgot there was nothing over the... Well, there might be a hidden item, but I don't remember where the hidden items are. It's because I have to go back up. If I ever want to leave this place. Yeah, no, the proper way to go forward is back by that one kid that we fought earlier. Well, there goes Electabuzz. No more music glitches for us, I guess. Yeah, it's back over this way, right? It's right here. This is the way forward. Even though it goes off to the left. Alright, so here's our Team Rocket. There's a hidden item in that rock. I do know that. And here's a Paris, which is supposed to appear in this place anyway. 0 out of 10, randomizer. It's glowing. That is Sky Attack. Why don't we feed you a Confuse Race? That way, hopefully, you fuck that up. Aw, damn. Well, it's time for the beeps. Beeps, the sweeps, and the creeps. TM35, huh? That's not the one we have already, so let's get a look at this. Oh, well, that's just getting sold. Don't even fuck with me, game. Come on. Tail whip TM? Are you serious? Well, I guess there is a way to, like, force useful moves out of TMs, but I didn't do that. Right, Haunter. I could probably tear that thing apart, but I'm going to switch to try to stay safe here. Oh, well, you just made my life that much easier. Clonk. Clonk. Ouch. Clonk. Fuck out of here, nerd. But to use Nidoran Male. I have a Psychic type move on here, right? Yes, because I have Thunderbolt. Hey! Oh, nice, a Hyper Potion. It's a bit of a waste to use it right now, but on the other hand, I'm gonna need something to keep me together here, because I'm playing this a little bit dumbly, to say the least. And especially with no healing items. But we gotta go back up, because that area is blocked off as well, which I forgot. So the proper way to go is, I think, in the, like, basically the far top right corner. Alright, here's a Dodrio. Tries to use this as a chair or something. Right, not quite far top right corner. It is, however, over in this general vicinity. If I could remember the exact location, that might help me a little bit, but, well... As we can tell, my memory is not all here tonight. Oh, I didn't fight this dude yet. Whoops. Well, let's fight our bug catcher here. Slowpoke, that's adorable. He knew you one better. Dragonair. Hell, I don't have my one dragon move live right now, so we'll just have to use ice. Toxic? Ew. Hooray, level 19. About to use Ponyta. Let's just stay in, because we can one-shot this thing, I'm sure. And then we won't take damage from the poison. And we can presumably walk it off. Or, well, we can do this instead, too. I'm going back to... I'm going back to the start so that way I can go heal. Is what I wanted to say, and then that came up. Alright, so I haven't quite placed what type pin missile is. I think it might be Psychic, because it did super effective damage to one of my Pokemon. But it's not doing... It's being resisted by Slowbro, so I'm assuming that it was actually Arbok that took the super effective damage. Egg Bomb, I think, is Bug type, because... Sure, that was a super effective crit, but it still didn't do a whole lot, and Slowbro is very defensively, I'm in the wrong area, aren't I? I am very, very lost. I can't believe I'm getting lost in Mount Moon. It's been a very long time since I've done that. Alright, see, that is where I have to go to go to the next area, but we're going to go heal first. And thankfully, we managed to avoid getting in any encounters in that last couple of seconds there. Kind of a shock, because our encounter rate in Mount Boone... Mount Boone? No. Not the place where Ed Boone hangs out. Maybe Pat Boone. That would just be weird. Especially if it was Pat Boone. If it was Ed Boone, okay, sure. Anyway, our encounter rate in Mount Moon has been absolutely off the chain, so it's kind of surprising that we managed to make a big walk like that. Alright, well, here is Machoke, who's having a bad time keeping it together. As ever. Our Psychic type move, our only one that we have right now, is being carried by Sanic, who is just carrying the team because of having, like, the best move pool that I've ever seen, apparently. Maybe Pliskin will actually have a chance. That would be nice. Hey, it's Omastar. Hey, young man. How about we lay down some Psychic here? That should do some damage. Aw, you jerk! I'm gonna take your 1 PP and I'm gonna leave. What a rat bastard. You know what? Maybe Marowak will stick around. I almost expected Marowak to die from recoil damage there. No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. Wait a second, that's not... That's not what I mean. Although Psyduck, well. Ooh. Rolling Kick does good damage. And can cause flinch if it's used by a good Pokemon. A lot of water types down here. And that's fine, because even though I don't have a ton of shots on Psychic, I have enough. And that's going to be a lot less threatening than it looks, unless I get frozen. Oh, thank goodness. Had this moment of, I should probably not have mentioned freezing. And hey, Bronco, how is it going? Trying to learn Growl? I don't need that. Get out of here with this. Alright, we got a Team Rocket guy here. Oh. Oh, baby. Gotta go to bed now. Oh, well. You know, it is what it is. Well, thanks for passing through it, at least. Oh, I got paralyzed. Oh. You used glare on me? Hey, wait a second. That doesn't seem right. Don't die. That's good. Alright, can we get our... Yes. About to use Blastoise, and in that case... I was gonna say, who else has an electric move, but it's Stumpy. Actually, I guess if we're gonna have this many Metal Gear references, I should change that to Big Shell at some point. I mean, he's carrying a big shell. Electabuzz, and I don't think I have a ground move on this party. But I will switch in my own Electabuzz for a second to get some experience. And get some music glitching. Yeah, the only ground move that I have at the moment is Kinesis, which is not useful in that regard. Oh wow, you actually hit with that. I'm surprised. Kinesis, which has an accuracy reduction effect and only like 85% accuracy or something. Oh no, I'm getting the spoons shucked at me. Damn you, Uri Geller. Ooh, oof. Wow, this is unfortunate to say the least. I'm actually going to sit here and try to wake up and just... I'd say waste this thing's PP, but that's not how it works in this game. But I don't have any awakenings, and I don't think I will get any, so I'm just going to try to force the issue here and, you know, stay in against a Pokemon that I find to be quite weak, basically, before we switch. I was sure that I would pay for that after being like, oh yeah, that thing ain't shit. And the game will just be like, oh yeah, buddy? And I would have deserved it, but... On the other hand... have some coins in your face, Electabuzz. Electabuzz has good, like, everything, so... I didn't think that would do much damage. However, a Thunderbolt will clean house. As the experience gets split between almost my entire party. Grab this item, it's a Max Repel. Oh, is this not the way forward either? How do I not remember Mount Moon? At least I didn't go down the... Well, go up, rather, the ladder to that one square. Jeez. Why even put that there? That's level design as opposed to world building. Alright, well, Maxwell should be able to deal with Kangaskhan. Or I can just get the 1 in 255, 1 in 256 rather, whiff. Alright, so... I have Karate Chop. Egg Bomb shouldn't do much to us, because we've determined that it's bug type. So I'm just gonna sit here and fight through the paralysis to get that kill. Get a level. Psychic moves are on Electabuzz and Sanic, I believe. So I know which one I'd rather use, and that is going to quite possibly only do 9 damage. And I was wrong about Electabuzz having a Psychic move. It's only Sanic. Sanic has seen way too much action for this area, though, so I would prefer to mix things up a little bit. Oh, hi, Pidgey. We can deal with Pidgey nice and easily because of Stumpy. Or it can just use self-destruct. Fantastic. Alright, so this is indeed not the way. Okay, just had to make sure because I was having a bit of a moment here. Oh hey, Kabutops, that's neat. Alright, so Drill Peck is resisted by Electric, so it might still be the same type. Fire Spin, ugh. Yeah, we get it. You're a jerk. I'll just take that HP back, thank you very much. Apparently not all of it, though, because old Chief over there was not very durable. Alright, so Did I miss part of this area? Did I do a dome? I did not do a dome. Okay. So it's further down, and I just have forgotten how the layout of Mount Moon works, apparently. Great. I'm real glad that I somehow don't remember how this place, how to path around in Mount Moon. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate because Fury Attack was going to be my way of dealing with Drowsy. And Ghost-type moves are physical in Gen 1, and Gen 2 and Gen 3. Which is probably a little weird for some people to think about because, like, the main Ghost move that you would use is Shadow Ball. And surely that's going to be a special move, right? And the answer to that is no. Right, up, and left? Okay, well... We'll see in a second. So yeah, I think Shadow Ball has also always lowered special defense for its entire existence as a move. Even back in the days when it did physical damage. Which is another very strange thing about it. Like, they changed how Crunch works, because Crunch did special damage for a while, even though they changed all the dark moves to physical later. Before, well, all the ones that existed, rather, were changed to physical. And then they added Dark Pulse and maybe something else at the time that were special. Ouch. So that's right, that's ground type. Stop that! Again with the critical hits, Jesus. At least I'm not getting burned. Switch Sanikin to deal with this quickly. Well, Ice Punch missed whatever it does, so that's good. I don't want to get murdered by that. Is this the right area? I'll take a look at the map, I guess. Little bit of... We're gonna lose sound for this for a second, because, yeah. Yeah, I think this is a speedrun specific map too, so that's... Is that the case? Do I need to go all the way over? I thought I went over there. I not? Okay, I was over there, and I could swear that it looked like it was walled off. Or am I, like, being thrown off because of the way the emulator is displaying right now? Okay, so I think the problem is that I wasn't seeing anything over there because my emulator is in like a weird aspect ratio right now, and okay, good, we're only gonna get supersonic. So, for whatever reason, the version of VBA-M that I'm using has some black bars on the left and right side of the screen, which are comparable to the ones that you can see on the display and stream too. Yeah, see? Look, it's actually there, but you can see the black edges over there. I can see those in the emulator window too. So that, oh boy, that's layers of embarrassing, really. This would not be an issue if I was doing this on hardware, is the thing, so... Great. That's another argument in favor of stuff like that, but I'd have to get hold of an EverDrive or similar conveyance and either have this hooked up to my Super Game Boy or possibly Game Boy Player, or... Can you fuck off for a second while I try to explain this? I'm gonna stop forgetting how to explain this. Either that or I would need a hardware modded GBA, or, well, GBA or regular Game Boy with some sort of video output. And even then, I would probably need to pick up a new capture unit for composite video, because mine is not working properly. I could look into an adapter for stuff like that too, but that seems to be a little bit dicey in terms of availability. Yeah, I could look into a Retron unit also. Hi, Beedrill. You ever just take a minute to think about how completely fucked up Beedrill is? As is this 800-foot tall bee. It's only like 30 feet tall, but it's still a very large bee with gigantic stinger hands. Somebody was terrified of bees as a kid. I'm also sitting on a non-zero amount of money from selling off some Magic the Gathering cards, and one of my friends / occasional viewers, Lears, he had a pretty good recommendation for a capture card, but I don't remember what it is, and I don't think he gave me a link to it last time it was mentioned in a conversation between us, so I gotta wait to see him again at some point and ask him if he can drop me a link to that. And see if maybe that has a composite in. I think it's something a little higher than the Elgato HD60, which would still have the issue, I think, of not having composite video in, which I know you're like, well, composite video, that's because nobody uses that shit anymore, and with good reason, because it's not that great. Yes, but I would have to find an adapter then in that case. Which is often an ugly procedure. So I gotta hash that out at some point, and I mean, I would like to have a composite capture again, because very early on when I got back into streaming, I was like, okay, I really want to do as much capture from hardware as possible. And I have been doing emulator for basically everything for a while, because my admittedly very old Dazzle DVC 100 that I've had for easily like 7 years or something started to malfunction quite seriously when I did Wind Waker, so I had to switch over to an emulator for that. Yeah, I'm definitely using some very outdated hardware for some of this stuff, but, you know, again, composite video. Composite video is not going to exactly be in, you know, composite video is going to be rough territory no matter what, unless you're sitting over there with, like, some really high-end, like if you were using the FrameMeister and some other stuff like that, which I'm pretty sure that going for a FrameMeister or an OSSC or anything like that is going to be a little bit outside of my price range. Especially once you factor in the fact that I would probably want a slightly more useful, like I said, I have an old Elgato game capture unit that is a USB one. I'd probably want something a little better than that for HDMI-related capturing if I were to go into picking up an OSSC and other, like, hardcore equipment, because I think that you'd start running into the diminished returns type of area. Ouch, I forgot that Tri-Attack is some type that does a lot of damage. And we get dirt-fisted there, and it doesn't really do anything. Yeah, needless to say, the Dazzle is not without its issues, but at the time that I got it, there were not really a lot of other options that I could easily get hold of that were within a budget that I was willing to spend, because this was years before I even first started streaming, when I was like, okay, I'm gonna do stuff on YouTube. And that was something that never actually panned out, and Twin Needle is gonna hurt. I don't know if I'm gonna even be able to hit this Diglett, because... Oh no, it went slow enough. Alright, what's your other Pokemon? A Fearow. Oh, you have 3 Pokemon. Okay. Yeah, so the beeps are gonna be out in force for a second here. Because Fearow is apparently got enough special to survive that. Well, what can you do, I suppose, except for get hit by Seismic Toss off of something that can surely hit better with anything else. Oh, fuck! I was mashing the button so hard there that I didn't even notice I got frozen. Good lord. What kind of shit RNG is this? Please, God, let this be a garbage attack type. It's not garbage enough. Alright, Razor Leaf, come on. I don't want to die to a fucking Fearow, come on. Poliwrath. Oh, buddy. We have to just go for damage at this point. Their options are pretty limited. Unfortunately, you're only going to take like 1 damage in recoil there, because being at 5 health. Stumpy is frozen. Electabuzz, are we out of healing items entirely? Yes, we are. Ooh, boy. We need good damage rolls off of this, and we didn't get those. Well... We had some music glitching. Alright, buddy, if you want a flamethrower, Stumpy... Alright, do we thaw out? Because I think that actually works properly. No, we don't. Good, Oh, Pliskin still has 3 health. Okay. I didn't even notice that, otherwise I would have probably used a Paralyze Heal. I probably still wouldn't have been able to outspeed that Poliwrath anyway, but it would have been worth a try. Wow, that was pretty rough. Alright. So we're gonna go back in here, we're going to Max Repel. Because, honestly, we've been sitting here, and I know that a lot of it is my own fault, but I can't really, I didn't make this encounter rate, that's for sure. A lot of this is absolutely, a little overkill in terms of the encounter rate. That part is not my fault, and that's why we're using the Max Repel. Me not going the right way kinda is my own fault, though. Much as I really want to blame the emulator, and will probably try to continue to do so. Wow, it's been a very long time since I've heard this part of the music. Alright, let's fight this nerd here. Alright, strongman, not nerd. Well, strongman did seem to be not incorrect. Pedal Dance. This guy has a lot of Pedal Dance, I've noticed. Ouch! Can you not? I know you're Diglett, so you have a ridiculous amount of speed, but could you just not, please? Hey, we gained a level. Alright, Fearow. We should be able to one-shot this thing. I mean, we're using basically Thunder... Wow. Okay. Ouch. Holy flying Jesus fuck. Fucking hell, really? I got crit all 3 times by every single pedal dance that's happened so far? The move doesn't have a boosted crit rate. Good lord. What in the... Wow. Just wow. Die, you fucking demon bird. Jesus. Get out of my entire motherfucking life. And excuse the strong language, because wow, I think I've earned the right to be pissed about that though. Like, what was that? Also, strange that you only used the headbutt the one time there, buddy. Even though it's super effective and has the ability to stun lock. Is the game reading the RNG on that one? Alright, well, we'll take the Helix Fossil because it's most directly in our path. Yeah, okay, you can take the Dome Fossil. I'll just take the Helix Fossil. That way I can be a big-time memer as if, you know, as if Twitch Plays Pokemon isn't completely played out in that regard. Hey, a repel lasted the entire cave. That's kind of impressive, actually. Is there anything down here? No items. Okay. I want to try to pick up as many of the items as possible because, yeah. And the fact that this route is going to turn into a blockade in a, you know, in a moment here. 47. What are you? Clamp. Nah. I'll keep that for later. It is another stun locking type of move, but also... Excuse me, again, I'll keep it for later. You know, I don't think I'm going to have a whole lot of inventory issues most of the time, so I'm not going to concern myself with that for the moment. Alright, sell some stuff. We don't need this. Don't particularly need that. I'll keep the X accuracy because X accuracy in this game is busted. And we don't need that. I'm gonna buy like 10 potions pretty much, because I think that's enough. Antidote, Still Awakening, Paralyzed Heal. I'll grab a couple more Pokeballs, because I may yet encounter something that I want in my party. Party doing? Alright, let's fight our rival here. Butte. That's right, I named him Butte. As opposed to Butt. Slightly different. Alright, we got a Persian on the go here. We don't have a fighting type move to kill this thing quickly, so... Switch to Cyanic. Wow, there's a lot of Super Fang in this seed, by the way. Actually, we have fighting moves. What am I talking about? Just not on that Pokemon, that's all. About to use Cubone. Well, we can take care of that. Egg bomb. Yeah, okay, buddy. Sure. Nidoqueen. That's a potentially dangerous Pokemon. However, I think we can just Karate Chop it down, because Nidoqueen has decent defensive abilities, but being part ground type is a bit of a liability for it in this case. Ow. Oh, are we speed tied? Well, that's just rude. Level 16, yay! Let's use Pidgeotto. Stay the course. Because we should be able to take this thing down in a hit or two and stay safe. Although Dizzy Punch might hurt. Oh, we're cutting it a little close there. But thankfully we didn't get confused. That is the big important part for us here. Trying to learn Explosion. No thanks. As funny as that sounds. Gotta leave now? Well, alright. You have a nice rest of your evening there, Retro. Hitmonlee, do we have a... No, we don't have a solution on this Pokemon. We would have to switch to Sanic for that, and I admit that I'm getting to a point where I want to use him less until the upcoming gym battle. Oh boy, it's charging up Solar Beam. That could be bad news. That makes quite a noise, that's for sure. Oh boy, you're hearing that controller noise here by now. Oh, hi Tauros, that's a Pokemon that I would like to have on this team, but I don't think it's gonna happen for a while. Okay, switch Maxwell back in because we can just drain this thing to death. Yay, Electabuzz reached level 13. I almost said level 17, but no. Level 17 is what everybody else is at minimum. And so we'll put Electabuzz to the front. Heal. Alright, let's see what we can do about the gym trainers here real quick. Geodude, huh? We have nothing that's super effective there, so we're switching Pliskin in to deal with this one. Because Pliskin has the Karate Chop that we just saw there, which will absolutely clean house on a Geodude. About to use Ditto, huh? Waterfall, can we get some flinch going here? No, oh right, Ditto isn't gonna transform. I'm dumb. Ow. That was a very strong blizzard. Also, I noticed that the male swimmer is just called Trainer. That's a good trainer class. Alright, Pliskin to deal with this one. Hoping that we land Thunder. I shouldn't have said anything. Holy fuck. There we go. That slow animation. Yay! Gained a level. We're almost at about the point that I want everybody at a minimum for dealing with Misty, i.e. levels 17, which is still kind of low, but again, as I say, at a minimum. This is probably ultimately going to come down once again to Sanic just busting out the best moves possible, but we're going to see how that, we're going to see that in a bit once we actually are done with Nugget Bridge and possibly Route 25. I don't know if we need to do that just yet. Stumpy will be able to take care of Abra. Although probably not without getting a couple of scratches and dents here and there, because Abra has good special attack. It's just that most of the time you don't get to see that. Oh boy, Hyper Beam coming off of Abra's. Oh wow, that actually hit harder than the other thing. That's kind of bizarre. But use Dugong. Alright, so we're a bit lacking in terms of... Well, no, we can just have Maxwell. do the usual thing. I have to remember I have Fire and Dragon on Electabuzz, which is basically unresisted, I think, but isn't going to be super effective against a lot of things. Okay, just spam Mega Drain. Ouch. Okay, now don't... Damn you! I was about to say, now don't use rest. At least let me get the whole sentence out, jeez. However, this should, in theory, be a free kill. Provided it doesn't survive and then rest again. Motherfucker! Wow, I may have to get out heavier artillery for this, and I don't want to. That, or we can just sit here and spam Razor Leaf and see if that gets us anywhere. I think we're doing enough damage to be able to clear the threshold here. Nope. Okay, good. It didn't use rest again. That's kind of amazing. Otherwise, I was going to be locked in a loop until I switched. And I didn't want to switch to Sanic because Sanic has gotten too much action already. I could have switched to Pliskin and probably cleaned house there, but meh. Alright, Maxwell. Can you walk into Earthquake, I guess? Which is not ground type, but still. Alright. Let's just use some bubble on it to finish off. Bide, okay. Yeah, sure, buddy. What a good use of your turn. About to use Geodude. Well, Electabuzz, Pliskin, and we get some free experience. Oh no, not an ineffective Blizzard coming from a Geodude. Oh no. Actually, we do stand a chance of getting frozen by that, so that could suck. You know, something at this point we might be able to take on the Growlithe. Sadly, Bubble Beam is Dragon, which is, you know, could be better in this case, but still. At least we can't get counter spammed. Oh. That wasn't too bad. Although it did have me pretty nervous. Alright. Let's keep on going. Let's at least try to finish Nugget Bridge. I did start a little bit late, so I will go slightly later than usual. That should give us enough time to finish Nugget Bridge and at least go fight Misty, who we should be able to beat. I feel confident at least in that. Unless she has some really ridiculous things, which is admittedly always a possibility. Right, Stumpy is going to be our solution for Poliwhirl. Wow, 10 damage per slash. That's pretty big. But hey, we got the crit headbutt there. That's nice. Alright, Machoke. What? What has the goods to deal with Machoke other than Sanic? Pliskin, I guess. Alright. Pliskin, you get in there. Although, really, Pliskin should be getting some more levels just by virtue of the fact that it's got the good moves, and I used the wrong attack, didn't I? Oh, you don't have a psychic type attack. Okay, wow, so it literally is just Sanic then, but oh well, we've made our bed here. Let's waterfall in it a bunch. Which sounds not really correct in some ways. Alright, here we are, trainer number 5. And then we got the Rocket Man at the end there. And now it's Psyduck. Once again, this is a job for Stumpy, actually. So whatever type Rolling Kick is super effective against... Ow. Ow, 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 ow. That Psychic really hurts. This Psyduck has a lot of things that do good damage to Slowbro, so... We're probably gonna end up with Stumpy fainting here. Or Psyduck can use Dig, which will probably not kill us. Yeah, it doesn't even do 4. It does 4 damage. What are you doing, Psyduck? Alright. Give me that nugget. Alright, let's fight the Team Rocket Man here. Alright, Chief, what do you bring to bear here? Gengar. Ooh. No es bueno, as they say. In fact, Maxwell can't do anything to it, so... Like, Stumpy and Sanic are my best bets, and Stumpy is not in a good, safe switch position. And Sanic is so over-leveled that I don't want to do that. So instead, Electabuzz is going to try and chisel this nerd down a little bit. Bubble Beam has a chance of lowering speed, I think, which will make for a good opening, getting crit. Ow. Well, okay, fine. We'll switch Pliskin in and see what we can do here. Body Slam. That didn't do much damage. Okay. That's nice. That's good. Can we land a Thunder? That could do some good damage, because Gengar does have a reasonably exploitable physical defense. Yes. Oh, wow. That was a shockingly scary first Pokemon to have thrown out in front of us. And we're not even going to fuck around with switching against Dugtrio. We're just bringing Maxwell out to deal with this. Maxwell House! Bit of a mess, bit of me screwing up a meme there, basically, is what I meant to say. Oh wow, okay. Thanks, buddy. Thanks. You just gotta delay the inevitable a little more, don't you? Yay! Maxwell hit level 18. And I think this leaves only Electabuzz not at level 18. Which is fine. Let's go ahead and let's heal. And now let's go deal with Misty. Oh yeah, let's actually talk to her. I'll probably faint most Pokemon you run into, but I digress. Oh, that's not what I want to see. However, because now we don't have to worry about this not being a safe switch-in, we can just switch in Sonic to deal with this right away. And take a pretty meaty body slam. Why? What the fat flying fuck? Jesus goddamn motherfucking Christ. Two in a row. Ugh, why? Why? So bad. I don't even care. Just kill it, okay? I'm gonna do these 1 damage bubbles because at this point, Maxwell is not doing anything this fight, apparently. Well, actually, no, I should probably try switching to Pliskin. Come on, let's actually try doing this and hopefully not get screwed. Die, you stupid bastard! Fuck right off! Go to hell back where you came from. Slowbro. Okay, that's preferable, honestly. As all of my electric users are dead. Well, except for Pliskin. Come on, let's do some big damage here. I said big damage, dumbass. Only about 1/3 of its health left to go, and I don't know if Misty uses potions of any kind on her Pokemon, although with all those X defenses, I am willing to guess no. Then again, who knows? Oh boy, Solar Beam, I don't even know what type that is, but whatever, we managed to win that through luck. After we were forced onto the ropes through sheer luck, we won through sheer luck as well. I don't feel great about that, but whatever. It was a job that got done. What is our TM11 here? Mimic. I'm not terribly pleased with that result. I will have you know that that doesn't make me feel that great. But, excuse me. We heal, and we carry on, I suppose. Get out of my way. Come on, man. Alright, let's fight this dude for some experience. I mean, I could have saved that and used it to show off Trainer Fly later on, but I don't feel like it too much. Oh, Mewtwo. Okay, well that's experience, I guess, but we gotta actually get through this fucker. Alright, Stumpy, you are as close to a damage dealer as we're probably gonna have for this fight. Yeah, it's just what we... Yeah, it's just what we need. This many multi-hit moves going on, and I can't even hit with mine, apparently, because the game doesn't like me. 2 hits. If I really wanted to rush this, I should be turning battle animations off, and, like, honestly, the multi-hit moves going on here kind of making me want to do it. Unfortunately, I can't do it in the middle of the turn, so... Ow, don't die. And sure, you can get close if you want, I guess, but still. I have to use Diglett. Yeah, we will switch to handle Diglett, because Pliskin can just one-shot this thing. It's just a Diglett. And even as that's coming off of Arbok stats, it's just a damn Diglett. Item. What do we got? Oh, well that's familiar. Execute. This should at least be easy for Electabuzz to annihilate. I'm also realizing, incidentally, that unfortunately Electabuzz is not going to be able to learn a new move for a little while. Right, Ekans. Pretty weak, so should be killable with Bubble Beam, hopefully. 2 hits, but that's fine. Oh boy, Skull Bash. I ain't worried about that. Alright. They sure do. There's a decent number of trainers out here, which is good experience for me, and that's good enough for me. Oh, buddy, another fucking Mewtwo? Is this really what I need in my life? The answer is apparently yes. Oh, hey, Brysolf, how's it going? I guess this means that you and Dave are already done streaming, because that was what I said earlier, was that I was going to host Iron Fury after I was done here, but it looks like I've gone on longer than you folks. Unless you're just roaming through as it happens. No, you got delayed? Oh, dang. Well, that happens. Gonna do it in a little bit. Okay. Sounds good to me. The substitute. Okay, that's fine. I think that this Mewtwo dropping a substitute probably did more damage than I can do in this turn. Especially if I keep missing these thunders. Hey, I can do some more Tecmo Super Bowl. Sounds like fun. That's been very enjoyable to watch, by the way. Just some of the ridiculous shit going on in that. Congratulations on winning the Super Bowl last time with the Buffalo Bills. Vaporeon has electric moves. Oh yeah, that's right, Stumpy. Are we gonna be able to pull this off, I guess is the next question. Not when we get a crit like that. Dang. Alright, well, Sanic, I guess you actually get to show up here. And you don't have an electric move. I'm getting a lot of my stuff confused here. That's great. Super Fang. Don't be so much of a rude person. Grab Hammer. I still don't know what type Grab Hammer is. I just know that it hurts, because it's Grab Hammer. That's kind of what it does. It hurts a lot. Decent, eh? Well, thanks, buddy. Alright, so we've got another 5 trainers that we can deal with here. So I think what's going to happen, because I'm rolling up pretty close to when I would like to end the stream, is that I'm going to leave most of these trainers for next time, but I am going to go and talk to Bill. And do that. And I forgot how many things in this seed have Super Fang. And we got hit by some bind. Whoops. That's a lot of bind. Hyper Fang and Super Fang, eh, buddy? Fuck, I am taking a beating out here, because these guys just have such good Pokemon. And I have a very special heavy set of moves going on here. Okay, well, you go ahead and waste your turn, buddy. If you can just die from this, that would be great. No. Who am I kidding? It's Alakazam. And yeah, I can't pierce through a lot of these Pokemon because they have so much special defense, and my entire move pool almost is special. Alright, well, thankfully Bellsprout is very easy to kill. Well, I guess we'll go back and heal again. Because, damn, the amount of special walls, there was an Alakazam, there were 2 Mewtwo's on this route. It's not been pretty. There were definitely some other things that have, like, really beefy, that Vaporeon was pretty hard to crack, but that's just pure HP. Ooh, boy, At least we're almost to Bill's place. Not to be confused with the Buffalo Bills, who won the Super Bowl last time Brian streamed Tecmo Bowl. Tecmo Super Bowl, rather. Not the original Tecmo Bowl. Although that does exist as well. Tecmo Bowl, aka The Bo Jackson Show. Buddy, you're just standing still. Don't fool yourself. You're not going anywhere. However, you got an Onix, which is actually sort of appropriate for the trainer type that this dude is supposed to be. So we can just demolish this thing and... Oh yeah, I can't be poisoned by poison gas, because Pliskin is Arbok, who is a poison type. Duh. Dean. Pliskin can stay in to deal with this. In fact, Pliskin should probably be my next Pokemon that I really work very hard, because that is such a well-rounded move pool. To the extent that I'm going to stay in through this entire fight. Yeah, especially if I'm just going to encounter 3 water types in a row after an Onix. Alright. Alright. Okay, so who all is left? That guy, and that guy. Get into some fights. I guess I'll get into some fights on the way back too. But I think there's another trainer in front of Bill's house. So, wow, holy Mewtwo's, Batman. This is 3 on this route. Well, we should. Ouch, we should at least be able to do some damage with Bubble. Never mind, Bubble is a meme. Can you fuck off with the slashes already, buddy? We're gonna fight everything that we can here, Brian, so... yeah. Don't gotta tell me twice. Or you can if you want, that's fair too. Substitute. Well, you do you, Mewtwo. That, if you want to do that while I switch in. Now, if I could just land this Fury attack. Yes, the major weakness of Substitute. It can't block all of those multi-hits. Unfortunately, Fury Attack's accuracy seems to be complete butts. I forgot how bad it is. Yeah, Pliskin, let's just do this for a quick one-shot here. Because again, Diglett, it's not exactly what you would call durable. Another 2 trainers here, so we'll fight you. We've got 3 trainers left on this route, then. One to 2 Razor Leaves should clear this. Probably just 1. No, it's gonna take 2. Metapod deciding that it needs to be a pain in the butt. And have Pound be ground type. Alright. Well, at least I only took 5 damage from it, I guess. Alright. Nidoran Male. We'll stay in against this. Razor Leaf. Can we get something that's weak to fighting so I can get some good heals going? Ice Punch. Don't be electric type. Or not electric type, ground type, rather. Alright, just show me a normal type or a rock or something. That is legitimately the exact opposite of what I want to see right now. Come on. Okay, that cry did not sound correct for Kadabra. That is weird. And we got burned. Amazing. That's our first time seeing burn in this playthrough. And of course, it's when we have to fight something with physical attack. You know what? I gotta admit, I'm surprised that I've seen so much more burn than I've seen freeze. We've gotten frozen like 3 times during this playthrough, I think. I think it's been 3 times, and that's our first burn. That's some cruelty from this randomizer. Alright, Bill. Yeah, okay, whatever you say. You just don't want to take your fursuit off in front of me. Okay. Haha, furry jokes. It's just like it's 2006. Actually, that might be overstating how old that kind of stuff is, but... you know, that's not exactly an up-to-date bit of comedy. But there we go. We got our SSN ticket. This guy doesn't like parties, which, okay, fair enough. I get it. How should we order our party right now? This will do for the moment. Okay. 3 trainers to go here. Bloom. Alright. Alright, Electabuzz can deal with this. Tri-Attack, I think, is Ice-type. I also don't think that Tri-Attack does its unique thing in this game. I don't think that was added until either Gen 2 or even Pokemon Yellow, possibly. Hey, good job of joining Level 20 Club, Electabuzz. I feel like I'm in a position where I can get away with having Cyanic deal with these Pokemon. Alright, we'll come in here with some Payday. I got Frozen. I got Frozen today. Great. I love when that happens. Well, time for a switch. Let's see if we can land Thunder. The answer to that is going to be we're going to take a bunch of Fire Punches first. Wow, what's the deal with so many Pokemon having multiple of the type punches? We've seen both Zapdos and Machoke having 2 of them. Stepped away for a second while we were promoting the tourney. Yeah, that trailer is absolutely fantastic. I am so glad that Molderman is just so good at the video shitposting. That man is a Molder. Oh, he's something alright, that's for sure. Hey, Farfetch'd. Can we, electric moves. Electric moves. Stumpy, you're burned, but you can deal with this. And take a Hyper Beam in the face, which is gonna do respectable damage, but it's still coming off of Farfetch'd, so it's not like it's a real risk of dying. Unfortunately, that may change right... or you can just do Tail Whip. Okay, Farfetch'd. Don't let me tell you how to run your life. Alright, now for the last trainer on the route. I've already seen Bill. It's too late. Just give me your experience and walk away. Kadabra. Oh boy, we're getting... We're just really taking this on the chin, aren't we? Can we get out of the hole with a single potion? Well, it decided to stop and buff, so yes is what I'm going to say to that. On the other hand, Kadabra spamming growth that much is definitely going to put us in a bit of a risky place if we... Or you can just use a physical attack, okay. Man, sometimes the AI in this game does not make sense. But hey, we managed to get our entire party of 5 to 20. That's pretty decent. I really should have just tried to solo this with Magneton, even though I would have had a couple of Pokemon that would have been absolutely come to think of it, no, I should not have tried to solo this with Magneton, because I just remembered, oh right, Misty's first Pokemon was a Gengar, and my moves are normal, fighting, and bug type. That would not go over very well. Alright, let's get a save. And 3 hours 12. That's pretty decent for the type of rate that I'm taking this at. Okay, everybody, thank you very much for watching. We'll do some more of this next time.